When I finally got inside the museum, it was dark and quiet. You know, what the hell happens next kind of quiet. There was no sign of Tricia or Eldridge. Then again, seemed like the legions of the undead were on a break too. I figured now would be a good time to look around for my two compadres.
All right, well, we've updated our to-do list. And hi, everybody. I'm welcoming you all back to the world of Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick. We haven't done an episode of this in, God, like almost 2 years? Or was this 2021 or was it 2020? I can't remember.
Pretty sure it's 20, yeah.
Man. But yes, I am joined by my wonderful, lovely girlfriend, Lisa Fernandes of Night After Night. And hello. And yeah, we're going to be geeking out about Bruce Campbell stuff. So it's interesting. There's all of that chaos outside that the game throws you into. And now you finally get into the museum. And now at long last, some peace. And well, never mind. The gate just closed behind me. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine.
Evil Dead doesn't do peace.
Oh. Kitties. No. Bad kitties. No. Ugh. I mean, I like cougars as much as the next guy, but not this variety. Huh. It's a vase, a vase. Okay, here's a question. Do you say vase or vase?
Vase. I don't know many people who say vase except for Blanche Devereaux from Golden Girls. And that's the only person I can think of who says vase. You shot my vase!
Oh,
Maybe you could have shot Lester. I'd rather you shot Lester!
You know, I have really not watched much Golden Girls, and I feel like I need to remedy that.
The best sitcoms in the last 40 years.
Mm.
You desperately need to watch it, but I don't know if it's your kind of thing.
I don't know. I mean, if it's enough to get me if it's enough to get a tisk from the girlfriend, then I suspect, yeah, I probably do.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, staff card. God, this era of video games had this particular spooky music that I kind of miss. With the organs and...
It's interesting. It's easy
Yeah.
to listen to.
Oh, God. Oh, the spray pump, which, I was testing this earlier, and apparently it doesn't go to the flamethrower right away. At first, it sprays something. I don't know. Is it like Agent Orange or something? I don't know.
A substance. Oh, God. I certainly hope not. And again, it would go with Sam Raimi's constant motto that one must spray Bruce Campbell with unguents and ointments and lotions and slime.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Even Polygonical Ash must experience that. Yes?
I'm disappointed that this, I thought that was a shock of white hair when I first looked at this, and I'm bummed to see that it's just her hand on her head. It's like, no, give us the Bride of Frankenstein, you cowards.
Freeze! Don't come any closer!
Or what, you'll shout freeze again?
All I can think of is,
Sorry, buddy. I thought maybe you were one of those
Regeneration.
Oh, it's an easy
I'd say,
mistake.
yeah,
Sure, I look
but
just like
baby smooth Ash, or, you know.
Hey, listen. You seen a cute but annoying redhead and a nutty professor hanging around the museum?
They're not in here, and I sure as hell haven't been out there. Not since the exhibit started coming to life. I always knew something like this would happen someday.
You did?
Yeah, I'm a security guard that works in a creepy-ass fucking museum. Of course I knew something was gonna happen.
The occult brought in weird artifacts from all over. Rumor was he even built some kind of secret temple in here for making blood sacrifices.
Well, people sure got some weird hobbies, don't they? Where is this Payne guy now?
No one knows. They say one day, about 20 years ago, he went down into his temple and just never came out.
Well, he must have cable. You know
That
Payne
is
got a
my
hold of a
favorite line
Kandarian summoning
in this whole
stone?
segment. Must have had cable.
But it sure sounds bad.
Well, just think pure evil and you'll be close.
Evil was Payne's specialty. If he had the stone, it'll be in the temple.
Well, then I need to get in there. Can you give me a hand?
Oh yeah, I should give you a hand. You clearly don't have your other one
Here's
over
my
there.
security pass. It'll give you access to the East Wing exhibits. I'll open up the basement.
After the movie we watched earlier this week, I'm expecting this guy to go, "Hey, by the way, Mr. Williams, you got 25 cents?"
Oh my God. That was a great movie. That was fun. That was much fun.
I opened all the doors in the basement, only one of them stuck. The system's flaking out. I'll keep on trying.
All right. Okay, gotta sort this, deliver that. I'll make them all pay. All right. So, the concept of Nathaniel, like, you know, this game pushed the idea of, like, more spooky stuff happening in the, in Dearborn, you know, other than just Nobi going out there with his,
Yeah.
So what was your take on that? I mean, do you feel like it was kind of a cool expansion of the mythos to see how these games did that, or do you feel like it was kind of a mixed bag?
Well, the way the games have expanded the lore is, in general, pretty decent. The whole concept is pretty decent. The new Evil Dead game has done a good job of this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it has.
Yeah. There's a lot of... All of the different games take the mythos in different directions, and Ash's future in a different direction. The mythos that I don't enjoy is Ash's Evil Dead, and I don't enjoy the remakes Deadites, where everybody is just basically as if they were lifted from the Exorcist.
Right.
Those aren't Deadites.
Yeah.
They say naughty, quote unquote, naughty, nasty things, and then just shove a pen in your jugular. That's not a Deadite. So where's the mind games? Where's the
Exactly. Yeah.
And I didn't like, generally didn't like Ash vs. Evil Dead's idea of what happened to Ash because they leaned so hard into the he was a loser. He's a loser because we convinced ourselves that he's a loser.
Right.
And they rewrote his teen years, and that does not feel like the Ash that evolved throughout the movies. They kind of forgot who he was. There's a reason why it only lasted for 3 seasons.
Yeah,
And
totally.
the 3rd season was the only worthwhile one.
Agreed.
So,
Yep. Saved
yeah,
it.
that's what I feel about it.
Yeah, no, I
the-
agree.
The games were more carefully written and put together.
Which,
Be real.
which is weird, because
Yeah.
we've talked about, you know, this. Ouch. First aid kit time. But yeah, we've talked about how, like, you know, there's that famous John Carmack quote about how story in video games is like story in a porn movie. It's something you expect to be there, but it doesn't really matter too much. And that said, you know, you would think that a TV show, especially an ongoing serialized TV show, would put the work in, you know, have a little self-respect or something. Oh.
Well, as we know, there were a lot of executive conflicts going on between
True.
Raimi and Campbell and
Yeah, Tapered and what was this?
Tappert and oh god, I cannot remember for the life of me the name of the Stars executive they fought with. They fought with him basically for the first 2 seasons, and they got rid of him for the 3rd season, but by then it was too late because the ratings went in the toilet during season 2.
Yep.
And then they didn't follow up anything that happened in season 2 and season 3.
Right. Oh,
Which upset a lot of people.
Yep.
I guess this is Nathaniel Payne.
So that's what happened
The look
there.
of someone who's hiding something.
Oh yes, must be hiding some nuts inside of his jowls, like a squirrel or a chipmunk.
We hold out our hopes for Evil Dead Rise.
Fingers
How
crossed.
that works.
Yeah.
Dick Cronin is
Says an ancient
okay in the directorial game. The one movie that I saw that he did that's out is okay. Okay suspense movies, okay horror movie.
Yeah.
He does know how to direct female protagonists. I think we'll be hearing stories about him from his actresses like we have from Fede's actresses.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Shout out to Jane Levy.
Mm-hmm. Jane Levy, absolute movie star.
Yes. In spite of what he says.
God, did he actually say something disparaging? I mean, she was easily the best
You
thing
weren't there for this?
I wasn't
You
there
weren't
for
there
this.
for that?
I was not there for that.
This happened on Twitter like 2 years ago. He basically told the press outfit that the reason why she wasn't in Don't Breathe, called the Don't Breathe, is because she was not as comfortable on a movie set as she is on a television set.
Yay.
And that she wasn't as she wasn't made, after for the rough rigors of the movies, and she was more comfortable doing sitcom stuff, and she basically ripped him a new one.
I bet she did. I'm glad she did.
She verbally ripped him a new one, and she very much hinted that the problem was his directing style, and the problem was the way the set was run. And considering they wanted desperately to replicate
Sound is good.
the experience of the original Evil Dead through what is basically a studio experience, I can't blame her for being unhappy. And that's what happened. I will link you. We will even perhaps link our watchers to some information about this.
Indeed. Okay, there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break you in half there. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, now you're just all dead. There you go. All right. See what Trish is gonna say.
I think it's stuck.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
He said
say.
she's truly happy.
What now?
with sitcoms. I forgot about that part.
Well, I guess I could maybe blow it up.
Are you insane? Look, if you can just cut the power to the security system, the door should open automatically.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Let me count the reasons.
You really want to know?
Yeah, you were saying.
The thing about it is that Jane did a very prosthetics-heavy independent feature called Bang Bang Baby,
Oh, right. Yeah, which
involving.
Mhm.
Yeah, haven't seen that yet, have you?
I've seen the first 5 minutes, and that was it.
It's really good.
I know.
It's really good, and it goes places you would not expect it to go. Amazing. Highly recommend it. But she did that to say that, well, she's happier, not having to do horror. It makes him look like a bigger, know nothing.
Yeah. Which.
But anyway,
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah. Totally. And I share that opinion. I believe. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I got the locker key. I think that's where I need to go. For folks watching at home, I have actually practiced through this area a bit, but it's getting a little hazy, and also we've got all this. It's been a weird day. And then we got reminders of Fede, and we got Ash vs. Evil Dead references to make, and who knows? Who knows? Usually on Fridays we're recording night after night. Instead, I gotta talk like Pop to make it feel normal.
Step right.
And then we gotta chop the dead up and put him in the marinara.
That actually reminded me
Make
of
him a pizza.
Right out. 2 cans of whoop ass.
I'm
for
just
the
imagining
price of
Frank trying to hook Ash up with Laverne.
I can see her being into it for
Oh yeah.
a day, and then he says or does something, and just is like, he's a bit accident prone, Pop. Uh-oh.
Because I shoved him into a vat. Anyway.
Well. Ooh, incendiary pistol rounds. Thank you. I will take that. That's right. Actually, we still haven't gotten our requisite Ash close-up with that little pink nipple. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm still chewing my way through the single-player missions in the new Evil Dead game for the PlayStation, and main thing is, anyone who's tried it, those single-player missions are fucking hard. So they use the same enemy, stats as the multiplayer, but they didn't debuff the monsters' health and damage. So...
Yeah, I've heard things about it being very, very difficult.
Yeah. No, it's very... Oh. There we go. Oh. Looks like there's a thing over here. Yes? No? Maybe? Maybe here. Thing's going beep beep. Where's it going beep beep at? Oh, it's good. This thing. Yeah. Aha! Yeah. I have no idea what these crystals are for yet, but we'll get there. Yeah. That said, the thing that's been kind of cool with seeing these Evil Dead games sort of evolve over time is that good lord, God, this is like demons. So shit, another door. It always amuses me that they are, Evil Dead is one of the premier, or was in like the 80s and 90s, like one of the premier franchises for the horror and action horror genre. And yet somehow, whenever they do video games based on it, they end up being like these very kind of lesser, B tier, Hail to the King is a practically almost unplayable mess. And this game's very fun, but it's got a lot of, it's clearly, it's a budget title, this was I think I picked this one up on sale, used for like $15 or something, and that's still a little low. Like I'd say, like, when this came out, this is like worth $30, $25-$30, easily, no problem. But
I will say that Hail to the King has a great storyline.
it does.
I will say that much.
It has some great storylines. It's got good, really good art direction. Like the actual CG modeling of stuff is really good. But man, it's just like they had no time for the
mechanics.
Exactly, the mechanics. Totally. Oh god. Yep. Okay. I'm being hit by trapper keepers. Okay. Oh dear. Oh god, it's like being in grade school again.
Death time.
Pretty much. Roaches. Okay. I did not notice those were on the ground there. Okay, so I didn't explore the rest of the basement there. Oh, that's right. This bit. Where? Okay. Oh, whoa. Hello. Oh wow, that's a lot of dudes. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, that's not looking good. I think it's time to bust out the big boomstick. Which also is one thing I do love in the new Evil Dead game, is they actually call the boomstick the boomstick. It's just a double barrel shotgun, and then when it's sawed off, it's his boomstick now. It's a great touch. Yeah. Oh god, I really don't want to be using this much shotgun ammo.
$199, shells 36 cents. Splattered Deadite, priceless.
That's cute. Alright, time to get that door open. Then there's a spell I gotta use here. Spells. That's actually another thing I find interesting the movies haven't had the chance to really start experimenting with, is the use of the Necronomicon as a spell book. And it's one thing I really like that the games have done. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna possess this dead-eyed dog. See, it's okay. It's okay about what's about to happen. Future me, you might want to blur this out. Thank you.
Got it.
Because like as I've been looking through all the Call of Cthulhu stuff, the tabletop RPG uses, the different mythos tomes as spellbooks, and so the players, the investigators, the more insane you get, the more capability towards magic you are able to attain, which is a concept in Evil Dead in the franchise would be very interesting. And that was what I kind of liked the whole Brujo thing with
Pablo.
With Pablo, right? And I would have liked if they had done that better.
Yeah.
Curious what your take is on that.
The way they handled Pablo in general was incredibly uneven. His character development was very haphazard. I feel like they couldn't let him to continue to be soft.
Hey, what's on your mind?
And kind of warm and nerdy and vulnerable. He had to be like a mini Ash. By the time season 3 rolled around, and I hated that. Just let him be him. Let Ash be Ash, Then again, my big problem with Kelly is that they turned her into a screaming harridan with no depth or nuance.
Yep.
That's just me.
What also was weird about Kelly and Pablo was that they sort of like tried to make them in some ways like interpretations of the Evil Dead fandom community, because I feel like those two I've seen in the fandom. You either have really soft, squishy, kind of moronic, but idolize Ash, or takes no shit, really swears a lot, tough people. That's what it feels like I keep getting.
Yeah. Like, I could see them trying to do that.
Eldridge needs to use the bathroom.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was their direct intent, especially with all the executive melding going on.
Yeah, good point. Oh. All right.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, I was in the middle of doing something.
Consolidate and listen. Ash is back for the new edition.
Okay. Probably should have saved those, but oh well. Anyway, crack in the wall. It's a video game. You know what we gotta do.
There are 4 holes cut into the door. I wonder what those symbols represent.
Gee, these diamond-shaped holes, I wonder what they represent. Let's see.
Whatever could it mean.
Whatever could it mean? Maybe I'm putting these in correctly. I am not sure. We're gonna find out.
Find out.
Okay, for sand. Because I think you're supposed to get this first and then double back, and it's like I figured I'd get the crystals. Uh-oh. Fuck. Come on. Oh, Jesus. God, the fact there was no area of effect. Oops, sorry, Trisha. Oh, sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Hey, nice.
I'm kind of surprised it doesn't happen to Ash more often.
Yeah.
Collateral damage. Okay, was that?
Indeed.
Oh God, no! There is a specific order. Oh, dang it! All right, so.
Huh.
Okay. Let's check that parchment that I got. I'm sure it's got something. Here we go. Piece of torn parchment. Oh, well, wait, hang on. Maybe, possibly, the doctor has an answer for us. Or professor.
Hey, Einstein. Ever seen one of these gizmos before?
Oh, no, I don't want to know about the
It
dividend
appears
thing.
to be some sort of divining device. Such things were reputedly used to locate crystals with powerful magic properties. But of course, that's just superstition.
Hey, careful where you say
Right,
that.
I mean,
You never
crystals
know
like
how many
these.
new agers are going to suddenly come out of nowhere.
Yes, much like those.
Okay, so what do I do with them?
I'm not at all sure.
Well, that's helpful.
Off the record, you don't have a clue what the hell you're doing, do you?
Yeah, it is weird how Ash's writing in this feels way more solid than...
Looks like a map of the building with 5 locations marked.
yeah, it feels way more solid than some of the other material. Whoa! Ah!
Yeah.
I am reading a map. Sir, I am reading a map. Sirs. Jesus. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so...
Giblets, anyone? Got it.
We may have to take a pause and come back to this, possibly another time, but we'll see. Future me, speed this up if necessary. See you. So if you had the chance to make your own Evil Dead game, what type of game would you like to see done? Do you think like we've seen it done with like regeneration in the new Evil Dead game, or do you feel like we're not quite there yet?
The new Evil Dead game is doing a good job of kind of bringing the story to the next level, but we need something more story-based. Maybe even something RPG-like would be fun. Like you're Ash, you're trapped in medieval England. You decide to stay with Sheila. This is your life now. You go between balancing life and killing Deadites. That'd be fun. Or you're in modern Michigan trying to survive. You gotta balance everything. How do you do it? It'd be fun. That's an idea that hasn't been explored yet.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Because it feels like part of also what's happened is that they very much emphasize the, they almost overemphasize the excitement and sort of the like this game in particular is very arcadey, and I liked the way that there were sort of like upgrades and progression through the adventure in say regeneration, but it feels like, as you're saying, like something that's a little more story, got more narrative and choices. Not necessarily open world, but at the very least that there is a sense of like, there is a sense of progression. Because one of the things I do love about how Evil Dead evolved is that, you know, Sam Raimi is a nerd in the sense that, you know, he loves horror movies, but he also loves adventure movies. And so what he ended up doing is turn Army of Darkness into a Harryhausen flick. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh God, there are so many.
And thus death.
Oh no.
Oh
no! Oh God, I was even trying to save and I saved too late because I was being swarmed by fucking Deadites. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone, and we'll be back again with hopefully more Evil Dead where I don't fuck up royally like this.
Legions of the Undead.
Get swarmed, it'll happen.
It'll happen. It just
a good time to look
I
around
really
for
should
my
have saved.
Padres.
Yeah.
It was getting really...
Nobody's perfect.
That's true. Ah, well. Anyway, we'll leave you now on the image of Ash's face. Actually, hang on a sec. Yeah, so I hope you'll join us next time. But wait, hang on a second. That's better. I hope you'll join us next time on Mystery Death Theater 5000. And thank you, Lisa, for joining me. I love you.
You too. Yay!